What's up, YouTube? This is Clouds here, coming in for my first video build. Hopefully this goes well and I can do it pretty quickly. So we're going to get right into this. This is a Patriot on top of an Atom. It is in shorty mode, 18350. Just going to take a second here and we're going to go ahead and just disassemble this old wick and get started. So I'm going to show you some of my specialty wicks. And I'm just going to send a big old shout out to my good buddy Trevor Jones. Go over and check out his channel because this guy is the boss when it comes to builds, man. I love that guy. Trevor, dude, you're awesome. Thanks so much for encouraging me to get this up so everybody can see my wicking techniques and see some awesome builds. So I'm building here on a Patriot. This is not the clone. This is the original. It's the first version. The second version they just made freaking kills. It's so awesome. We're going to do this build, and I'm going to use some special braided 28 gauge that I just made. So I'm going to do my wraps. I'm going to try to do this pretty quickly because I'm pretty sure you guys have all seen this, but this is how I do mine. Use a tiny little screwdriver here. Just do the first. So I don't count the first. Try to keep it all the way down to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So then I just give it a good twist, compact it down, make sure everything looks good. I try to keep it pretty even. You can see here that that's fairly even for just wrapping it. We'll go ahead and give it a little snip, and we'll move on to the next one. So, I really appreciate you guys all trying to get in there. Tim, this video, you asked me to do it, so it's up here for you. If you have any other ones that you'd like to see, please let me know. I'm going to keep trying to do as many of these as I can. So we'll do the second one again. Just going to take it, put a little bit of lead on that, and then don't count the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Give it a little bit of a twist. Squish that down a bit. Let's see. I like the way that looks. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Just give that a little cut. And here's where it gets a little bit interesting. So you guys are probably used to wrapping your coils, getting them all straight and good. I'm going to compact this just a little bit. Let's see if I can get this in the shot. Pretty good. And this one looks pretty good. Just going to give it a little squish, a little twist. Even this up just a little bit. And I'll take care of straightening it out once I get it on. So here I'm just going to go ahead and do my one run. I like to do the longer leads on the outside here. So drop that through. I go ahead and I let it set horizontal from this point because I'm not really too worried about it. So loosen that just a bit because I'm not really concerned about the position or the shape or anything right at this time. And just want to make sure that I have that other lead in there. So let me go ahead and grab this. That first lead in, and the second one. You know, I got to give a shout out to all you YouTuber videos who try to do these builds because it is a lot harder to make it look simple than you might imagine. So props, Trevor, dude, you make it look flawless. So this was a little technique I picked up from Trevor. I just kind of push it off to the side because I want to try to get the second lead in here, and I want to try to get it to where it's even. And because when I put the screw down, I don't want it going anywhere, and I do want it to be directly next to that next coil. So let me take this off real quick, and I'll put this on and come right back in. If you guys need to see this technique, please shoot over to Trevor Jones videos, and he does a really great job of showing you how it's done, quick and painless. So just need another second here. So basically I'm just trying to get this other lead in and get it to set in even. Alright. So, took a little bit of finagle, but I was able to get it in. And it's going to look messy right now, and that's okay. Because really, most importantly, I just want to make sure that they're even on both sides. So, I got it in. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a pair of my pliers. And I'm going to pull that through. Alright. So, and then this one, I'm just going to kind of pick this up. And going to want to try to push right through. Looks pretty good. This one, try to finesse it just a little bit. And of course, because it's on video, it doesn't really want to. And that's okay. There we go. Alright. So, just want to make sure that both of these are even. And I want to try to get them equal distance from the outside. Now, it doesn't really matter that they're all messy right now. I just want to make sure that these leads right here and right here are equal on each side. So they look pretty good. So I'm not worried about so much how horizontal they are. I just want to make sure that they're uniform. And they can actually be pretty close. And I'll show you in just a minute why they can be close. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten these down. I'm going to slowly do the middle one just to make sure I get both of them in position. Looks good. Go ahead and give that a tight turn. Alright, so we're good. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Good. And we'll do this last one. Alright, so I've never really found that the order is as important as making sure you get those center ones to click in. So let me go ahead and clean up this business real quick because I don't really need any more of it. So I'm done at this point. Let me go ahead and get rid of these and go on to the next part. So, yeah, I love watching your guys' videos, and you know, I really appreciate all of the amazing clouds that you guys see out there, and you know, just kind of doing this on the side, and you know, not really getting to focus too much on this. I really have to put my time and energy in where I can get my time and energy in. So it's really important that whenever I do or I have, you know, a build night, that I really just, man, I maximize that time. I really do, because I want to see and learn as much as I can. So that one gave me a little bit of difficulty, no clue why. These braids usually work pretty good. Now again, this is a double braid, and you can see Trevor's videos. He has a really good one on there, how to do this. I like to do it with a drill bit because it goes faster and I don't like to waste time. So here we go. Here's where mine's a little bit different. So I like to grab my leads and take them, and I'm twisting it vertical, and I'm pulling it out just a bit. Alright? So everything's connected. Everything looks good. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Alright. Just pull it out. Everything's connected. Everything looks good. So just give this a little lift. And give this a little lift. And it looks like we're good. So now I'm just going to even these up a little bit, and then the next video I'm going to show you some wicking techniques. So I'll be right back, part 2. Side. Alright. Looks good. So I'm going to let these cool for just a second, and I'm going to show you my wicks. So these are vertical and they're kind of tilted, and that makes it actually really nice. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take this cotton ball, and I'm sure you guys have done this a million times, for those of you who are using cotton wicking. I just try to find an end and unravel it, throw this junk off to the side, and sounds, let's see here. We got a good strand going right here, and I'm just going to kind of fill these out and just try to find what I want best. And if you look right here, it looks like I got the most perfect piece right here. And let's see. So I have this pretty good section right here, and it sounds like my neighbor's dogs are going nuts. Paper thin walls, man, sucks balls. Well, anyways, here you go. I'm just going to take this, I'm going to give this a really good twist here, and I'm going to pull this out, and here we go. Gonna just twist this other end here, and twist both ends, and I'm going to give this whole thing a really good twist. Alright, so this looks actually pretty good. So what I want to try to do is I want to twist this one side a little bit so I can feed it through. And I'm just going to drop this down, and I'm going to grab my little screwdriver. I'm going to pull the bottom, and I'm going to just kind of gently pull it down. Do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to just give it a little bit more twist. I'm going to drop this down right here, and let's see. Drop this down. Here we go. Grab it with the screwdriver, pull it out, and I'm just going to try to pull this down. And what I want is I want this big loop just kind of chilling up here. And you can see as I start to pull down a little bit, I'm going to start to get some good movement here. So what I want to do is I want to twist it. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for an S pattern, because I want this S pattern to kind of feed both sides as I'm dripping. And so I'm just adjusting this as it goes down. You can start to see I have like this S going on right here, and I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get that zoomed in just a bit, and pull this in just a little bit more. There we go. I think this looks pretty good right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clip this, and then I'm going to clip the other side, and I'm going to leave like some really, really small, tiny leads, and try to get this going. So I'm going to take these leads, and what I'm going to do with them is I'm just going to kind of tuck them in underneath on the bottom. So let me show you how that works right now. So this is what we got, and this is probably pretty familiar to you. At most builds, it's pretty straightforward. And so let's just go ahead and see what we got going on next here. Alright, so I'm just trying to find a good juice that I'm kind of in the mood for right now. I'm not sure. I haven't really found one that I'm just like head over heels, but I have to give you a shout out to, you know, it's going to be the Vapor Room. Love the Vapor Room, Josh and Jess. This right here, gotta love it. I wish I had some pink cotton candy for you, but the blue is, it's right on point. So let me go ahead and do this right now. I'm gonna just tuck these in real quick, right on the bottom. I got nothing on my deck. My deck's really clean. So I'm just gonna take this juice, and I'm just gonna apply this on here, and I'm just gonna use it to kind of move my S around here just a little bit. And I apologize for all that background noise, guys. It's the joys of apartment living, I gotta tell you. Can't wait to get out and stop renting, get my own house. It'll be a pretty beautiful thing because I won't have all of this racket going on. I think, yeah, well, I'm just looking forward to that. But anyways, I got my S going on here. It looks pretty good. I'm getting some good juice on the bottom here. And the beautiful thing about this is when you're dripping from the top, man, it just falls like right down and it hits both of those wicks super even. So if you watch, like I'm just going to drip it here, and you'll notice it's hitting both. And it's going to each side, so that's good. I'm going to stop doing that. Another beautiful thing about this build is that it is so efficient in managing juice. I love it. It's so awesome. So we go ahead and we'll give this a little fire. And let this warm up. And there you go. This is a double braid, so you're not going to see as much like crazy action going off right off the top. And it's a little bit wet right now. But once this hits and this cotton starts picking it up, man, this is going to be so beautiful. So this is ClosetClouds. This is my Superman wick. And I hope you guys like it. You know, give it a shot, give it a try. You're going to find out it's a beautiful thing. It's, man, just once it just starts firing, you're going to love it. And just for drippers, for all you drippers out there, you know what it's about. You want to not waste so much juice. You want to be able to drop this in on the car, you know, when you're on the go, and be set, man. You just want to be good. So let me go ahead and give this a quick vape. Gosh, I gotta hand it to you, Josh and Jess at the Vapor Room. This cotton candy is ridiculous. It's so good. I personally like 25-75 blend. This is what my local shop carried, and I'm waiting for an order right now. 6 milligram. I wish I could cut it to 3, but you know that's what I'm looking at right now. Gosh, this stuff is so delicious. You guys need to check it out. It's so good. I gotta take another hit. Peace out, clouds.